Can you hear me? It's William.
Hi, William.
We can hear you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, I've got Kevin Whipple on there too. Everybody's present.
Everybody's present,
Everyone's present.
right? And the meeting will be called to order. First thing on the agenda is to approval of the minutes from
We can hear you, William.
the last meeting. Are there any corrections?
Make a motion to approve the minutes from August 20th.
Second that motion.
Meeting. Motion been made to approve the minutes of the last meeting. Everyone approving, I'll let it be known by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Motion carried. Okay, the first thing on the agenda tonight are a variance request. And the first one is the accessory building variance and on 2405 Estate Court. Let it be shown that the meeting is now open for discussion.
I believe we have the petitioner online, Mr. Carlisle. I'm going to ask Mr. Carlisle.
Mr. Carlisle, would you?
Hello, how are y'all?
That's fine. No problem.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Whatever you have to say, please. We can
Oh.
get that.
Yeah, it's a variance building. I want to build a building to put my boats and four-wheeler in. So I need it to be larger than the 600 and some odd feet that the city code is. So I'm asking for a variance. It'll meet all city codes and the neighborhood building specs.
Jimmy, I understand that you pretty much reviewed all of it. And you have the city, okay?
No, so the city don't have no objection as long as it meets the bill of assurance for the neighborhood. And with them being, I think, a little over 4 acres in size, the size he's requesting is not an issue that I can see.
Property 4 acres?
Ain't it, Philip, what's that for over 4 acres?
Yeah, it's almost 5. It's just short of 5.
Yes, sir.
How big are these other buildings on the, I see you said some of your neighbors have buildings. How big is they?
They're all about the same size. I'm not so sure that the one at the Sipes house or the Sipes old house isn't bigger than that. It's a 2-car plus an apartment on top of it. So, or along with it, I meant. But so they're all pretty much kind of the same size for tractors and lawnmowers and vehicles, that sorts of stuff.
Any other questions, comments? That be the case, then we're ready to go hear a motion to approve the request.
Make a motion to approve the building and square variance for Mr. Philip Carlisle.
I second that motion.
The motion has been made to approve the variance for property in 2405 Estates Court. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Would that be the case? The request is granted.
Thank y'all for your time and your service.
Okay, the next request is a setback area for Jackson Terrace. Jimmy, and that's made with Mr. Dixon. Dickie Jones, I'm sorry. The representative here from Mr. Jones.
Aaron Robinson.
Okay. The floor is open for info, sir.
All right. Well, this is Aaron Robinson with Bond Engineering, and so what it is whenever we design this subdivision, this phase, everything was set up like it was a R1 subdivision, and when we got done and got down to the final plat, it was determined that actually this whole property is an R0. So we had to adjust some of the lot lines around and make a few adjustments here and there. The difference between an R1 and an R0 is an R1 will allow for a 60-foot front yard at the building line, and an R0 requires a 70-foot at the building line. So lots 9 and 10, we had to move that common lot line farther to the east, which took up part of lot 9 in order to make lot 10 have a 70-foot wide building line. In doing that, we actually, and nobody caught this until it was looking to do a plot plan on this lot, but we actually don't meet the setback for lot 9 at having a 70-foot building line. It's actually less than that now. So what we're asking is basically to get that R0 70-foot is to reduce the building line setback that is parallel to DeQuincy Road from a 25-foot to a 15-foot. And in doing that, we'll, one of the issues several years ago when that was happening is builders would build their houses on the short side, so they didn't have as much of a driveway and concrete. But we're actually put in there that the driveway will have to access rope trail or the 25-foot building line setback versus a side load off of DeQuincy.
Okay.
And I'll answer any questions. I know that's a long way around it, but I was trying to give everybody a little bit of history.
Okay. Jim, if you don't mind, I know you and Melissa have seen this. Would you kind of educate us?
That's a pretty close narrative that Aaron noted. We did bring it up when he platted the subdivision. That looked like it was going to be tight to build on that lot, by him narrowing it up as such. He assured us that time it wouldn't be an issue. I sure don't want to get in the habit of reducing those side lot lines to 15 foot. I think I can understand the concern right now. We could have got this more on the final plat there. But it'll work like you said, but it's not the best scenario to do in the future. I surely wouldn't.
Okay. I understood there was maybe another concern that probably should be looked at and added to the extent that it's all possible. And I believe that the driveway on, I don't know if it's lot 10, the lot adjoining 9 here.
Yes.
That the driveway be looked at and possibly moved to the other side.
Well, I think mistaken. I think that's going to load off rope trail. Both of those, both those lots are going to load off rope trail. Correct, Aaron?
You're talking about lot 5 and lot 9?
No, lot 9 and 10 will load off rope.
That's correct. Yes.
It's lot 8.
10,
Go ahead.
Yeah, lot 10 has no option but to load off a rope.
Exactly.
trail.
Yeah, it's lot 8 that could have some site impairment by reducing that setback.
So what do we need to?
And that's the other thing that speaking to Melissa today, that if lot 8, if their driveway would load on the left side of that lot, would give it a little bit more site view I know it's hard to determine when somebody asks for a permit, you know, to try to design a house that loads on the left side versus the right side, but it would give it
Yeah.
a longer sight distance.
So lot 8, just because of the way that the Quincy Drive is, they'll want that driveway on the uphill side, which will be between lot 7 and lot 8, just so they don't have to, you know, build it up as more. If you build the house on the low side, you've got to put more fill to get your driveway into your garage. So lot 8, the driveway will be on the uphill side. It'll be between lot 7 and lot 8. And I've drawn all the plot plans for all these, and I will draw all of them.
That's going to
So
be the opposite of what we want.
No, you want it on that side, because if you have it between lot 8 and lot 9, you're closer to the house. So if you're worried about not seeing around the house at that intersection.
Yeah, I like to have it between lots 7 and 8.
Yes, yeah, please.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Okay. I think the Quincy went downhill there to the south.
No, it's
I
all
got it, yeah.
uphill. Yep.
Okay, I'm with you. Yes, you're correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So it's understood at the end of the driveway would be between lot 7 and 8.
That's right.
I'll let the minutes show that.
That will be a contingency.
Any other discussion on this petition? I don't think the city deputy, I understand it correctly, say there's no acceptance from the city.
I'm sorry, sir.
Do I understand that you've looked at it and there will be there are no exceptions from the city?
That's correct. Other than I'd like to note, I wish, and it probably will be, that the driveway is loading off the left side of lot 8. Yes.
Engineering is requesting a contingency.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Sue.
All right. Do I hear a motion to approve this request of variance?
I'll move.
Thank you.
Do I have a second?
We need a second to the motion.
Where are we?
We need,
No one a second?
we need a second to the motion to approve with a contingency that lot 8's driveway be placed between lot 7 and 8.
I second that. motion.
Thank you.
Thank you. Then it has been moved and properly second that in addition to the setback being approved, that the exception will be that the driveway will be between lots 7 and 8. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Then the motion is the variance is agreed, approved.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you, sir. Any other business that for today? Can that be the case? Let the minutes show that the meeting is adjourned at 6:14 p.m.